So now we have our splice tables loaded, or we only really need one, but we have both in this demo experiment. We have our images, so it's time to splice our images. Now, one thing before you splice images, you got to be sure that they're all shifted to CCSF or MCD. Otherwise, you'll get errors because the depth for the splices and the depths for the cores will be different. So this guy's, and he's MCD, and just for completeness sake, yep, they're all MCD. Okay, so let's go. COD image, processing, splice images. It's U1338, and we'll make the depth scaling millimeter. This takes a while, and these are big figures. Right now you can see in the history area it's going through the lines of the splice table. Okay, so we spliced the images, and what you see now in root is the spliced image right down here. And it's called just U1338 splice. All right, let's take a look at it, and why don't we take a look at it along with the other images. So if we go up to image, plotting, and we say core image multiplot. So here we got 1338 ABC. Now we don't, in data we call the splice data U1338S, but here we really can't do that, so we just leave it, we just do the holes. S2, depth, append. This is going to be a new plot. And if we say yes to leaving space for the spliced image, and we already have a spliced image in root, it will add that to the plot. And this also takes a while, and oh, there we go, pretty fast. Now let's Control 5, let's just spread it out so we can see better. Okay, here's our full plot. On the top is the splice. Let's go up to COD image, plotting. Let's add some core tags so we know which core is which. All right, there we are. Spread this guy out a bit. Okay, but it would still be nice to know what pieces of these whole cores are going into the spliced image. So how do we do that? Go up to image, processing, and we want to calculate splice lines. It's going to ask you for the site. You can use splice intervals or splice ties. Really doesn't make any difference. Depends on which one you have. And there we go. Now what's happened is we formed a new data folder in root called splice lines, and if you look you'll see where the bottoms, the ways containing the bottoms and tops of the splice. And if we now go up to the figure, COD image, plotting, and we go plot splice lines, U1338, and there you have it. And just for visibility's sake, I'm going to make these guys nice and thick. Okay, so the way this works is yellow is the top of a splice section and red is the bottom. So splice goes in hole A down to around 2 meters, and then in hole B from 2 to around 5, and then in back to hole A to looks like about 13, and so on down the line. Oh, up here, down here, over there, over there, over there. So that's it. That's how you splice the images and how you can plot them with the rest of the images and add these lines to tell you where the splice sections are coming from. And that's it.